Jeff just left for work, and I'm about to get some stuff done that I need to get done, and I thought I would share it with you. I really should have shared what we did earlier with you, which was mostly clean up all that crazyville, and I'll tell you why in just a second. We put things away that didn't need to be there, but the reason that we did that is because we need that space to put more crazyville in there. We think almost 90 to 95% definitely positively that we've picked out our flooring for the mobile home. Now, usually whenever you go get a piece of sample, you get maybe like, I don't know, that much. Not at this place. No, you don't. You get this much. The whole piece. That's a sample, guys. That is a sample. But what you think? I love it. I'm really liking it. And because it's a local place, and because we are doing all the work ourselves, they're giving us the contractor price, which is really awesome. So we need space to put that, so we emptied that space. And then I started vacuuming, and I vacuumed the kitchen, and I vacuumed here, this rug, and I vacuumed the other rug, and then I went into the bedroom until the vacuum had no more battery. So I should have recorded it. It is difficult to vacuum lately everywhere like I'd like to, because we have so much stuff everywhere. But that's okay. This is a season. We know it's not going to last. So this is also something else that I'm going to be doing today, that I wanted to share with y'all. If you've been here for a while, you know that we prep. Or we were. Oh, did I tell y'all it's pajama day? After Jeff and I got back, I changed into pajamas. I like my pajama days, and I haven't had one in a while. So, pajama day it is. Comfy day. So anyways, we did have 6 of these full of different foods, canned foods, okay? We had 6 of those full. Let me get the camera off, try not to shake y'all around. This, like that one side, had food all down there, canned foods, okay? And we also had our pantry pretty full. It's still got a lot of stuff in it, but you see there's a lot of holes. So today, what I want to do is all of this that I can, I want to put in there. We have not been restocking, and the reason why we have not been restocking is because we're trying to get things less. What am I saying? We're trying to make it easier to move without a bunch of stuff. We also don't know how much we're going to be able to store in the mobile home. So my plan is to take these things, which it's just different stuff anyway, and put them in the pantry. But there's also something else that I want to tell y'all about that I found out the other day. Let me put y'all back on the thing because I'm shaking y'all around. I'm just moving you all around today. Okay, so I don't know how many of you are aware of this. I don't even remember the lady that shared it on Instagram. But if you buy Great Value brands of corn, I know it's corn. I don't know if it's anything else. Pay attention. They've changed some things. First of all, this picked and packed same day is not on the label anymore. These are older. I have not bought any of the new ones. I will not buy any of the new ones. This great for you symbol is gone, and there's also a warning label here that says that it may contain lead, which can cause cancer. And there's California warning, which I will not be eating food that has that warning on it. And also it's got another country of origin where it came from somewhere on the can. Now it still says corn, water, and salt are the ingredients, but it's got all that stuff that's different. Now, I don't mind eating food from other countries if I know that the country, if they're growing properly. If A can of corn has a warning label that says it might have lead in it. No, thank you. Goodbye, great value. I don't care how cheap you are. So I'm going to be watching out for those labels, y'all. I've been learning so much about labels. And also something else I want to talk to y'all about, the BHT. Y'all know that I've gained weight recently, and I had started eating that cereal, the All Brand Buds, that has BHT in it. I didn't realize it had it in it. My cousin who told me about the cereal found that it had it in it. She's upset now because she doesn't know what to do, and it was helping her too. That's why she told me about it. She never would have told me about it if she knew it had bad stuff in it. I never would have eaten it if I knew it had bad stuff in it. But anyway, there's a whole big thing with that company that starts with a K that makes a bunch of cereal and stuff. Yeah, there's a big thing about that BHT. Now, the USDA says it's okay in small amounts, but other countries won't even allow it. Japan will not even allow that stuff in their food, and other countries as well. So I found out also, because I've been trying to do research, the BHT can cause endocrine disruption. What is on my face? Maybe something bit me. It doesn't matter. It can cause endocrine disruption. Y'all know that I have hypothyroidism. I have gained weight recently. The thyroid is part of your endocrine system. Also, I do believe, I might not be right about this, but your insulin situation, and I have insulin resistance, it can have something to do with your endocrine system too, I think. I'm not sure. But either way, if my thyroid, if my endocrine system was disrupted by that stuff, because I was eating it every day because I was feeling like my stomach issues were better. But if it was causing me to gain weight, I have gained so much weight recently, y'all. Y'all may not see it. You may not notice it. I have. And I don't know if it was that. I'm not saying it was that. But if it was something that could cause that, I'm going to let you know. Because I told you guys to eat it. Now I feel bad. I didn't know BHT was something that was in it. I thought it was just a preservative. Which, y'all, really? I've been thinking about it. All these preservatives we have in our food that are not natural preservatives, what else are they preserving? What else are they doing to our bodies? I don't know. But anyway, I am being very careful about my labels now. Now this one right here, this is supposed to be zesty chili style tomatoes. Okay, these are all things I bought before, still in date, still good, everything. But this is, like I said, it's something I bought before. I have found out that this natural flavors that you see on everything, now this is what a lot of different people have said that are not connected. It could be just, you know, something trying to get you not to eat it. But from what I understand, the natural flavors on things, yeah, it's natural, but it's something that will keep you wanting to come back to that thing. Like, to get you addicted to that food. Now, I wouldn't mind being addicted to tomatoes, but do I really want to eat something that makes me addicted to it? No. Because you can get tomatoes like this that just have tomatoes, tomato juice, salt, calcium chloride, which I'm not sure what that is. I need to figure that out. And citric acid. What I would really like is maybe some that have just like tomato, salt, and water or something. I don't know if I have any like that in here. But yeah, y'all be reading your labels. I have been reading labels so much lately that I don't know. This one's basil, garlic, oregano. No artificial preservatives, grown in the USA. It's an Aldi brand. It's tomatoes, tomato juice, less than 2% of dried garlic, salt, calcium chloride, spices, natural flavor, and citric acid. I don't know what the natural flavor is. Y'all, if you know, let me know. But yeah, I'm kind of weird about... I'm going to be paying attention to the great value stuff now. And I may not be buying it anymore. What's this brand got in it? Oh. Tomato juice, chopped green chili peppers, salt, vinegar, spices, calcium chloride, citric acid, and cilantro. Now, citric acid is vitamin C. I don't know about the calcium chloride. I got to learn about that one. But it does not have the natural flavors in it. So you don't have to have that. That's just an additive. Why? Why? I don't know. Anyway, I wasn't even planning on talking about all that stuff. But it's been on my mind a lot. So I'm trying to do better. And y'all, I'm not going to do perfect. I'm going to fail. I'm going to mess up. But I'm trying. And it kind of bugs me that I was eating this cereal that possibly might have made my endocrine system angry, because I've been trying to make sure I was okay with that. But I don't know. Y'all watch out. Read your labels. Make sure they don't change the stuff that you do like. Alright, let's put this stuff in there. I'm going to just set y'all up in there and just take one of these in at a time and figure out how I can get it all in. And maybe we can get all this stuff in there. What was that? I don't know. Let's go. Okay, so normally all of my tomato stuff is over here. I'm just going to move this stuff over because that's something else. So all my tomato stuff is normally over here. So I'm just going to move the tomato sauce and the tomato paste over so that I can get these whole tomatoes in, well, not whole tomatoes, but the other cans of tomatoes in here. And I don't know, let's see, what's the date on that one? Okay, it needs to be kind of toward the front because it's got a less date. A less date is proper English, right? No, it's not. Alright. It's got a shorter date. I have started writing on the top of my cans the dates. I told Jeff that I was going to do this today, and he said, "Are you sure?" No, I'm still not sure, but I'm going to do it anyway. Because I want to get these little bins emptied if possible. I'm going to move down just a little bit more. This is something we're having this week, and I'm not buying any more, so I'm sticking it up there. Y'all can't even see what I'm talking about, but okay, there we go. This is all the same date because I bought it at the same time. It's tomato sauce. That one's not, but all the rest of them are. Alright, 2 more of these. Okay. And then I don't know if I have any tomato paste left in there, but I'm going to go see. But that one's empty. Oh, sorry. I'll be right back. Okay. So I do have more tomato paste and sauce. These are the small things of tomato sauce. So I'm going to try to put them all right here because there's 4 of those is all. And the rest of this is the tomato paste. That will work, and I can scoop all that back over just a tad. That's not going to work, so I'll leave it sit there. Okay, so now we have corn, and I don't have any corn in here at all. Yes, I do, all right there. Let's see. Let's put you up here because we only have one of those. And let's put... There's some things we're trying to get rid of that we just have too much of. And some things that we're not worried about getting rid of right now. We're just like, whatever is fine. Alright, these, we need to eat them. We bought them to try that brand. Still haven't tried them. Alright, let's put some more corn here. Got one thing of chickpeas there. I'll figure that out. Alright, corn. may be making a mistake because I might need to, well, most of this is corn. There's a green bean. Green bean. Green bean. And a green bean. Alright, good. So that'll work. That's fine. Alright, that one's empty. Let's go get the other one, see what I can do. Be right back. Okay, so there's 1 can of cream of mushroom in here. I'm gonna put it right there with the cream of chicken. And then there's like peaches and stuff like that. So I'm gonna stick those there. Pumpkin. Stick it there. Pumpkin. Yams. Yams. Yummy, yummy, yum. Make some sweet potato pie. What you think? Pumpkin. Pumpkin. Peaches. More peaches. More pumpkin. And more pumpkin. Okay, we're going to stick that there. So now the other things that I have in here are like tuna and the chicken, the canned chicken. So that goes on the very bottom shelf. So I'm just going to put those down there. I'm not going to show you because honestly you won't be able to see it anyway because it's behind other things. So I'm just going to stick it in there. And then this one's empty. So that feels so weird. Let me take y'all back in there. Okay, so I decided that I would just bring y'all in here to the bedroom and I'd fold clothes while I was talking to you about the food stuff. It feels weird not having the extra. And the reason why is because for so many years we've had the extra. And we always had 3 to 6 months. Well, no, not always. We had, like in the very beginning, we might have had a week at a time of groceries in the house. I didn't know how to shop. I didn't really know how to cook. I didn't know a lot of things about being a housewife. So we didn't have a lot of groceries in the house. And a lot of the things we had was junk. Really not good for you stuff. So as I got older and had children and, you know, learned about things, we started having more foods because I learned more recipes. I learned how to do things. And so I would keep a pretty well stocked pantry. And it got to the point where I would have like 3 to 6 months worth of groceries in the house at all times. And then everything happened, you know when, a couple years ago, a few years ago. And it was very hard to find certain things in grocery stores. So at that time, we decided that as soon as we could, we were going to start going from, like, instead of like 6 months worth, we would try to get like a year's worth, but not buy more than what, you know, not be rude and clear shelves and stuff like that. Just buy a little at a time. So that's what we did. And we stocked up to the point where we had like a year's worth of groceries in the house. And then whenever we found the land and the mobile home, and we decided, well, we're going to be moving. We don't have space like we are going to have, you know, we won't have space in the mobile home like we have here, or there's a possibility we won't, for groceries. So we decided we're going to just start eating our stockpile and not replenish it like we were. Because what we were doing is we were just replenishing what we used and it just kept the stockpile stocked. And we also did find that some of the things we were buying, we were just buying too much of. Some of the things we were buying, we didn't have enough of. Like, you know, staple things that we always used. So we decided we were just going to eat our stockpile down. And whenever we get moved and we figure out what we can have, we're going to like start over, kind of. Not really start over. We'll still have some extras most likely, but just build it back up. That's what I'm trying to say. So during this time that we were talking about all this, I started having more health issues and looking into my health more, and things I haven't talked to you guys about really. You know, I was in the hospital in December, and I really think that was because of that cereal that I ate, not the all brand, but the other that had been recalled, and I had been eating it. So actually they were supposed to give me a refund for that, and I never got it. Oh well, I don't care. I threw it away. Nobody ever ate it again, put it that way. It was gone. But anyways, what was I saying? I started paying attention to food labels more. And no, I'm not going to be one of those people that preaches you about food labels, even though I have begun watching those people a lot more, like on Instagram, and reading the blogs and reading the books, and well, not really the books. I did buy a couple books, but I haven't read them yet. But I do plan to, if I can ever get my brain settled. But I feel like I really need to start paying more attention, because I did gain weight. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. I haven't had my blood work done since last year because it wasn't time. It is time now. I'm going to be doing that. And I was going to go to the doctor this week, but that's not happening this week. It's going to happen next week. So I was going to go last week. It just didn't happen. So, my doctor is one that I can just go in. I don't have to have an appointment, but I can make an appointment. And I think what I'm going to have to do is make an appointment so that my brain says, you got to go to the doctor. It's weird. I'm weird. It's okay. But anyway, I want to get my blood work done. But one reason I put it off is because I need to know what hormones I need to get checked and things like that, because I don't want to just be put on medication because of symptoms. I want to be put on medication if I need it, but I would rather have a natural way of combating whatever's going on. And I really don't want to just throw medicine at a symptom and not even really know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? That's just kind of crazy to me, to just take medicine without knowing why, you know? Or without having concrete evidence that that's what's wrong with you, if that makes sense. Because, you know, a lot of you know, well, if you've been here, you know I've had, when I went to I'll just say my female doctor, he wanted to put me on the hormones and didn't do testing. And I'm like, huh? That's weird. Don't you need to know what hormones I need? Don't you need to know what's wrong with my hormones? You know, that kind of thing. So it kind of made me iffy about that. So I want to be checked first. And also, y'all, there was something all over my shirt earlier. I noticed that when I went to do something else. I don't know if y'all saw it or not, but I know what it's from. It's from whenever I was cooking or putting the stuff in the slow cooker, and it splashed on me. But anyways, it doesn't matter. I don't even know what I've been saying or where I've been going. I do have brain fog really bad, which is perimenopause, you know. It's a symptom of that. It's also a symptom of hypothyroidism. It's a symptom that your endocrine system is not doing right. And I need to know what's going on. But anyway, I was talking about the food. The food stuff. What I plan to do is whenever we restock, I'm going to read labels. If it's got anything in it that I don't feel comfortable with, I'm not going to buy it. I'm just going to figure out what's going on first. Now, I know that everybody says, oh, read labels, read labels, read labels. And it's hard to do in a grocery store. It's very difficult to stand there because, you know, you have a time limit, plus there's other people there, and some people get all weird and they don't care about labels. And I've had people get rude to me whenever I was trying to read something to make sure it didn't have an allergen in it. And, because I was taking too long to read a label and I had just gotten there. Like, seriously, that happened. They think you should just go grab it and go. Some people do. Not everybody. But, anyway, doesn't matter. I'm not doing that. But I did find a way that we can read our labels most of the time without going into the store. We can just, at home, in our free time, if you ever have any, it's hard to come by, right? In our free time, we can look it up on Walmart.com and find out what's in the stuff. Or if there's a certain brand that we know that we want to get, we can look it up from that website of that brand, because most big brands have websites, and we can read the ingredients there, and if it's something we feel like, oh yeah, this is okay, then go to the store. You'll be familiar with that label, and you can go straight to it and figure out, okay, yes, they have not changed it since I read it, and go about your business. Just like I was talking about the cans of corn where they've changed it, but a lot of people are probably not noticing it. They're probably not noticing that things are like that. And, you know, Walmart, if I'm not mistaken, y'all tell me if this is true. When I was younger, whenever we first got a Walmart in the town that I am from, I was probably 14, 15 years old. I don't know how old I was. I might have been younger than that. Anyway, whenever we first got a Walmart, it did not have a grocery store. But I remember everything from Walmart was made in the USA back then. At least it seems like that's what that was their thing. Now, I don't have a problem with things being made in other countries, you know, to a certain extent, which I feel like we need to support our own country. But there are some things that our country doesn't have. Like, you know, I guess. I mean, it has to be imported at some point. Some of the stuff, I think. I don't know for sure. I really don't know what all our country has and what it does or doesn't have. But anyway, it seems like I remember that being a big thing, and for, you know, Walmart to support the states, you know, the manufacturers here. Which, I mean, my husband builds a car from South Korea, but it's built here in Alabama. It's a foreign car, but it's built here. So, like, if I was against foreign things, my husband couldn't work there, you know? Well, I mean, he could. I can't stop him. But that'd be kind of weird for me to be against foreign things, you know? But, I do believe all of the parts for those cars that they build are built here in the States. most of them here in Alabama. So, I'm not against foreign things. That's just what I'm trying to say. But I don't want to eat food that is contaminated with lead, or like the garlic that I told y'all about, the minced garlic in the jars. Some of it's from China that's grown in poopy water or fertilized with poopy water, human excrement, you know. Just look it up, figure it out. Mr. Tom talked about it on some of his videos and freaked me out, so now I'm very careful about my garlic, and I can just peel it and do it myself, and it tastes better to me anyways. I know the other is convenient, and that's the whole reason I bought it, but I'm going to take, at some point, I'm going to show you how to make it convenient for you, because you can take a bunch of that garlic that you can, you know, go ahead and shell it, or not shell it, peel it. Go ahead and peel it, or buy it already peeled. You can do that. I don't know if that's any better, but you can peel it yourself and then use a food processor and mince it up and freeze it. You can mix it with a little bit of water, because that's what that garlic is mixed with in the whenever you buy it already minced. But you can mix it with a little bit of water and freeze it into little cubes in an ice cube tray. For us, we'd need to help like 2 cubes for one recipe. We love garlic. But anyway, you can do that and have it ready to go anytime you want it. And yes, it's part of food prep, and it will take time. Wow, my eye's itching. Did I get something in it? I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to do that at some point. I don't know when I'm going to do it, but I'm going to show you how to do it sometime. And how to roast garlic. I think I've done the roasted garlic before, but I can't remember. But yeah, I plan on doing some stuff like that one day. Come here, pants. Wow, my eyeball. I wonder if I got a piece of fuzz in it. I don't know. Oh, and these are, I think they're all just mine and Jeff's, because Noah, like I've said before, washes his own clothes. They're mine and Jeff's, and, wow, eyeball. And napkins. I think I put one of those in with this stuff and shouldn't have. I did. Okay. That's better. I just threw a sock on the floor. I didn't know it was in these pants. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't even know if I've made any sense with anything I've said. But I want to try to, I guess, eat cleaner. But it's not going to be perfect, y'all. I'm never going to be perfect. I know that. But I have learned some things. I have learned that people with certain types of, like, hormone imbalances, they crave sugar and salt, which is something I crave. Like, if I have something sweet, I have to have something salty. Like, right after. I don't know why. It's like that saltiness has to make that sweetness go away. That's one reason why that, I don't know if I've said this, but I think I have. I've been eating nuts more often lately. Because, well, they're not they're not sweet. Well, they do have a little sweetness to them. And I did, in the Aldi haul, I talked about, because they're just whole roasted almonds, there's nothing else. But almonds do have a little sweetness. But these I got, they don't have the salt on them. But somehow it satiates that craving. Is that the word? Is that it? I don't know. It makes that craving better. There we go. But yeah, I've learned different. Oh, there, Noah does have something in here. 1 pair of socks. Or is that 2 pair? Nope, 1 pair of socks. And y'all remember me talking about the dryer balls? I did wash them and dry them in this bag. And they're all in there. So whenever I get rid of the other things, oh, those smell so good. That Posy detergent, those little dryer, washer detergent things, they do smell good. But when I get done with the dryer sheets, I'm going to go to those. But I don't know if anything I've said makes sense. I think I really just want to explain and try to help you understand what we're trying to do with our eating. I don't even know if I finished talking about the pantry stuff. But as we shop, we're going to be trying to be really careful about what we're getting, because even the things we've been buying for a long time that we thought were okay, they're changing, and we're not paying attention. If we're not paying attention, we won't catch it, and that's terrible. And I think that's what they're counting on. Or maybe they just are not counting on anything. But I know that manufacturers are doing these things to make it cheaper on them. Partially so they can keep the prices low for us. But if it's risking our health, I'd rather just, I'd rather just buy corn that's not been processed at all. I would rather just stop buying the convenience and process it myself, because I don't want to harm myself or my family or anyone else I might cook for convenience. So I have sat here and talked for a long time while folding these clothes. I actually probably could have folded them a lot faster if I hadn't been talking, but you know me. But I guess that is all I have for today. I hope this video was okay. I hope you got something from it. I hope it did not. I don't know. I feel like sometimes whenever I do these, when I'm talking to you guys, I get off on rabbit trails really bad and I never finish a thought. But at least maybe we can get a conversation started in the comments. But if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you like my channel, go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell so be notified whenever I upload. If you know someone who might enjoy it, go ahead and share with them. If you want to see planner videos, I do have my other channel, and it's linked down below in the description box. If you would like to, if you don't mind, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you're doing, because I really do want to know. If you have a prayer request, you can leave that in the comment section as well. But if you don't want it to be a public prayer request, you can also email me. You don't have to tell me what you want me to pray about. I don't have to know, because God knows, and that's the one that matters. I don't matter. He does. Because I can't answer your prayers. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet.